What if you walked over there and unplugged literally everything?
Just tripped on one cord and the whole stream shut down. That'd be about right. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Well, it's not showing on Facebook just yet. There it is. Hey guys. Oh. Hey guys, better late than never, bros. Have said how I don't really care for the bro talk? I'm getting ready to share it. You might be able to see it.
No. Can you unplug this extension from underneath, please? This one? Yeah.
Make sure it's just that cord and you don't unplug everything. Because that seems like something we would do. What happened?
Okay, hold on. I think it's that. There's usually two of them. Where's the other? I think it's that right cord.
Ooh, someone liked our video. Yeah, we actually had some comments on the new video today.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Or as the kids say, oh, yeah. I hate that so much. So did you catch any of Shane Gillis's SNL bits?
No, I didn't know it was playing video games.
Well, I mean, you could still watch some of them. They're on YouTube and stuff.
Wait, YouTube?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a thing that we're live on right now, actually.
Oh. There's a lot of racket going on
Pretty
over
handy.
there.
We are live.
Yeah, so don't cuss.
Whoa. Hey, is that our live? Is that it?
I don't think so.
No, it is. I just clicked on it. I'm going to like it.
Share it.
Share it.
Like, why do we have
Save it.
people watching tonight?
Put it on favorites. Why do we have what?
Why do we have so many people watching tonight?
Dude,
Sure.
last week was
There
Open
is.
back there.
last week was dead. And you know why the last time it was so
I
dead?
wasn't here.
Because The Chosen is playing in movie theaters and half of our audience was gone watching that.
It's a pretty good flick. Pretty good show.
But yeah, they're
It's
showing it
underground.
they're showing it in theaters now as opposed to just on TV. So if you want to catch it early,
Do you pay like a regular movie ticket price?
I think so. Unless you do the matinee or whatever.
But
Is it worth it?
only like hour?
I don't know. I don't really watch it, so I don't know.
They're only like hour-long episodes, right?
It's like 3 hours because they were showing like 3 episodes at a time. or
Okay,
something
that
like
makes more.
Yeah. Boomerang. Let me get it shared to a story here. Do this.
I was waiting for your cord to take out your
Water?
liquid death, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the scramble to start.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it do it that way? Trying to get this boomerang lined out. Sorry. It keeps coming back to me.
Oh, hi.
There we go. And now I'm going to put a link in it.
I think this is the nicest I've dressed for the podcast. Polo.
In honor of the women's team playing tonight?
No, I had a sports banquet for the school.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
How many awards did you go home with?
0. They weren't really awards for me. They were for the players.
Not even participation, man?
No, I mean, they got participation certificates.
Yeah, but I mean, coach has got to coach. Feed or story?
Feed.
I never know which one it is.
You can do both because people can see your story and see your feed. The feed is better because people see the actual video going on. Your story, they have to click through and
Posted it. Boom.
find it and stuff. So I just
Shared it.
shared it to Facebook, shared it to Instagram.
Noah,
Rosemary's fighting for her right on top spot.
go ahead and take us in, brother.
She's already
50
got
stars
it.
already.
Yeah, go ahead and hit our intro and we'll get this train rolling.
Let's do it.
What'd he say?
He gave my address out on Facebook.
Did he dox you? I don't know. Jesus is coming?
If you say another word, you're out of here. And I was like, yeah, well, you're terrible. So
You think you could kill that cat barehanded if it came at you?
No.
Oh, I think yes.
And this is Pod Bless.
What?
No.
What did you say?
Go golfing on Monday?
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Hey, look at there. There's the dork.
Joey definitely screwed this up.
Hey, what?
He just clicked on a bunch of
No,
buttons.
just hit all. There you go.
We went through all the
there
games.
it
That was
goes.
not
It's
the
the,
one.
it's the same one that it's always been.
You know, the one that has all.
I'm having trouble. I think I might have had a stroke.
What?
Don't say that because you do have all the old man problems.
I
Do
know,
you
my
smell-
blood clot finally went to my brain.
No, you'd be dead.
You would be.
Or no, it has to hit your heart, right?
No, if you have an aneurysm,
Yeah,
you die.
sure. Don't die tonight. Let us get through the show.
Do you think how
and
many viewers you'd get?
just as many
mean,
as we do now.
Would that up our view? We might.
Guy dies on podcast.
Yeah.
You guys would be interviewed by Anderson Cooper.
That's
Ooh.
had to have happened already before. There's so many podcasts.
Yeah, that's
Someone has
true.
died while
And-
live podcasting.
and no one cares. Hey, Rosemary, thanks for tuning
I
in.
would care.
And Chris Jackson.
Is
See
there a
them
way you
there.
can make Facebook leave the comments up instead of making them fade away every 10 seconds?
Not during a live, I don't think.
Great.
That's funny. Mine looks a little dark. No, it looks good on there.
Do you smell toast?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, Rosemary, you're trying too hard, girl. You know you're our #1 fan.
Her or Chris Jackson, right? Floyd's pretty regular.
He is. We got Randy commenting in now. What's Randy saying there? And I look dark. I need more light on me, don't I? Anyway,
We stole all the. You're fine.
yeah, it'll be all right. We'll get
It's
through
a sweatshirt.
I can take it off.
Just go shirtless.
It's nice. Feel this. I got
It looks nice.
It's
Touch
like a,
it.
It's like a yoga sweatshirt for guys.
Oh,
yeah.
You
You
don't
sure?
have to touch it. It's okay. I'll
Sure
take it
it's
off
for
and throw it.
guys.
Yeah, it was in the Target section for guys, yoga stuff.
Target has a section for guys.
For yoga, yeah.
Nice.
Wait, you don't get clothes from Target?
I haven't been to a Target in years. I thought
you
it was
should
just
go-
for ladies.
You should go look. What?
Yeah.
It's a department store. It's not a.
The whole thing about it is like,
They have groceries. They
You can
got
get a coffee?
vacuums. Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
like
get a
coffee.
Starbucks.
yeah,
You can
You
get
can
a hot
get-
water.
tea.
Yeah, you really can. They'll do that.
Huh.
It's not so bizarre,
I'm about to open up to a whole new world.
dude. Target's pretty nice. That's a good segue for my bit, but I feel like we can talk a little more.
I love what you
tonight-
did with the place last week.
That was fun, right?
That
the
wasn't
bunker.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at the bunker out back.
We,
You didn't
we built
see
it
the-
underground.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You didn't see the excavator out back
Were you
last
in
week?
the shipping container? Out
It's
back?
buried underground. Yeah,
It's a good idea.
yeah. The camo tarps really help pull the feng shui together in the container.
I still have a runny nose from last week. Sorry.
Yeah,
So I mean-
totally not sick.
No, I'm not.
Totally not getting us sick.
According to the doctor, I'm not sick.
You know what they say is after flu B, flu C.
Flu C.
You should flusy.
You're such a flusy.
That's yeah. You got there. You got
I
there.
was flirting with all
Yeah.
them fellas at the
Tonight's
construction site.
episode is brought to you by Burger King.
Oh,
Have it
hey.
your way.
And
or Brisk.
yeah, liquid death.
We'll
Don't
be-
worry.
We'll be brought to you by
It's
everyone.
just water.
It's not cyanide. Glug, 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 glug. But he's still sick for some reason. We don't understand it all.
He's drinking too much liquid death out of aluminum cans. It's the aluminum.
The aluminium's getting to me.
Aluminum,
the
Illuminati.
Aluminum.
Oh yeah. I'm good during the days.
Kevin Bacon was in the movie. No,
It's the nights. Nights are still a little tough.
Huh.
Oh, I could hear you drinking.
that's Brisk.
I love it. ASMR.
There's
There is
how
a
much
market.
sugar's in that bottle?
It was from the Dollar Tree, so I don't even care. $1.25, by the way. Big joke.
Whew.
Dollar
About-
Tree's not $1 anymore.
Yeah.
This says about 3 servings per container.
Does it really
Uh,
say about?
About 3 servings. Serving size, 12 fluid ounces. Per serving is 70 calories. Per container is 190 calories. And you know, I'm getting all 190.
Yeah, caloric intake.
Total sugars,
Yeah, yeah.
49 grams.
In for the whole thing
For
or
the whole
just for a
jug.
serving?
That whole jug.
Okay, not as much as I thought.
Yeah.
That's less than a Dr. Pepper.
We can do a warm up game. This is brought to you by our friend Matt Barber.
Oh, I'm
He-
down for a
he told
game.
me- it's not really a game. It's kind of a contest.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Apparently, Burger King's doing a
Oh, yeah.
build your own Whopper or build your own sandwich Whopper.
Okay.
And if they pick your recipe, your Whopper,
Your combination?
yeah, then you win $1 million.
Yeah.
And does it have to be-
And it becomes a menu item.
Yeah.
Do I have to use existing Burger King items? Or?
I don't think so.
No, it's anything. if you come up with a great concoction,
Okay. I want
but the only problem is it still Burger King?
a bun,
Got it.
little mayo,
Okay, they have that.
burger.
That's it.
I know. Hold on.
That's all I want.
Hold on.
Revolutionary.
Hang with me here for a second.
I am.
Pulled pork,
Okay.
tater tots,
Okay.
onion straws.
Do they have tater tots?
No, you
Yeah,
said
they
it
do.
doesn't have to
They
be
do. No.
Oh, they do have.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying. Like,
tater
you're-
tots,
I
onion
thought you were
straws,
naming off things they have.
barbecue sauce,
Okay.
and vegetables if you want, like lettuce, tomato.
Those are just condiments in
Yeah,
general.
and then top bun.
I got
Call it the Western Whopper.
They already have a Western Whopper, don't they?
Call it the Cowboy
Joey's
Whopper.
Western Whopper.
Yeah,
The old Joe.
No,
Yeah.
you go
The sloppy Joe.
Cup of Joe. No,
That's a
sloppy
drink.
Joe's better.
bun, burger, cheese.
Yeah, bun.
Bun. Yeah. Bun, burger, cheese.
Bun, burger, cheese.
Cheese sticks on top.
I'm in.
Ooh.
I'm in.
Good call.
Hamburger,
And
cheeseburger,
then
Big Mac, Whopper.
Egg on top of cheese sticks.
Ooh.
Fried egg. Fried egg.
Wait, are you doing some sauce on the cheese sticks, or are you gonna do some marinara on the cheese sticks?
What do you think?
I think marinara.
You need
but,
marinara on that.
But this is your burger. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll go with marinara.
But when you said egg, I'm thinking salsa. A little spicy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then bun.
Sounds good.
I'd eat that.
See, I just think there's so many combinations. I'm thinking like kimchi. Oh, maybe some flaming hot Cheetos. Like
Yeah.
something stupid.
Geta, egg, and bacon.
That'd be a-
Breakfast Whopper.
That'd be like a greater Cincinnati thing, though.
Yeah, I would eat that all the time.
Not everybody likes. I've learned like our
Yeah.
chili and our Geta. Like
What about a Hawaiian burger? No, don't get me wrong. They have Hawaiian burgers, but I
And
mean like a
pineapple.
pizza. So it's hamburger, cheese, ham on the burger,
Pineapple.
pineapple on
Yeah.
the burger.
it's called a double R.
Double R. Oh, at Roni's.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm in.
Have you been to Roni's?
Nope.
Really?
It's a fun
Never-
time.
It's a good, yeah.
I haven't coughed all day.
Super simple. It's that liquid death, man. You're getting that Illuminati in you.
No, it's 9:30.
Illuminati. Illuminati. Yeah, but we should. If you have some comments out there, is any good comments coming in about burger ideas, Noah? I can't see it so far away. I'm getting old.
No. Just smelling toast and
Smelling toes.
You
Joey's,
are
Joey's got
toast.
something in his
Oh,
left
I
nostril.
was like, let's not talk about that.
Joey left nostril.
Rosemary says you're speaking fire bread.
Yeah. Usually.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, cheese sticks on a.
Hold on. I have one more thing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
One more thing. This
Brett's
can be my segment.
Got all kinds of
This
stuff.
can be my segment.
No, you got a good segment.
No. Have you ever had Doritos before?
Yeah, like regular nacho cheese Doritos.
No.
Cool Ranch.
Do you know what Tapatios is?
I do not.
Tapatios, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Hispanic hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, I like hot
Tapatios?
sauce.
It's
Yeah.
just normal hot sauce.
Doritos makes Tapatios Doritos,
Ooh.
and it's
Tapatios.
the best.
I would try that. Yeah.
There, you can be found at
Your
Walmart.
local Kroger's or
No,
Walmart's.
not Kroger.
The Walmart.
Really?
At the Walmart.
Walmart, Walgreens. Yeah,
Yeah, Tapatio, it's got a little Hispanic fellow with a sombrero on and stuff.
yeah. It's like
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I know
it's
what
the
that
normal
is.
hot
they are
sauce.
so good.
Yeah.
Like I thought about getting some and bringing them for you guys. To try.
Nothing will ever beat the 3D Doritos.
Oh,
And they'll never bring back the originals.
you are so right. Those were so good.
Things were pretty.
Is it the Cool Ranch, the nachos all mixed in a bag, and
And they were puffs.
They were puffed up, yeah.
Yep.
So they were super light when you popped them in. You don't remember they were like in the 90s, early
They were
2000s?
early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
They were very good.
Very. Oh, man, dude, there was nothing like them. So you imagine how good tasting Doritos are and imagining it lighter. So it's just like a piece of popcorn.
Right.
But
Pastor
yeah,
Derek says Joey's left nostril.
that's what Noah kept trying to tell you.
Am I good?
Is that your left?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you mirrored so they think it's your left? Or
I
it's
mean,
not
you have
your-
a camera you can look in front of you.
just
Oh,
go
yeah.
like this.
Just get up close.
Yeah, just snuff into the microphone. That's what we were on.
Am I good?
Oh, jeez.
Let's
But
do
yeah,
this thing. You got a
sorry,
segment?
Sorry,
Josh?
I made us late tonight. That's my apologies from all the podcasters, listeners, viewers. Yeah, sorry for being late on the live because I was a little late, just getting stuff done. But yeah, who we're gonna start off with? You or
you.
Or you?
I already wrote it down as you.
You wrote it down
I did.
like a death note. All right,
This is
Noah.
my list.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh. Noah's like confused on the buttons right now. He doesn't know who he's gonna hit.
Joey messed everything up. Blue is green, up is down. Welcome to the Pod Bless Podcast. This is Josh's segment where we have a little fun sometimes, and sometimes we don't. But tonight, I think we're going to have a little bit of fun.
This is a good one.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. It seems pretty ingenious to me. Any important comments rolling in there? So we got a few popping up.
Leon said, "Why is Josh in the dark?"
I told you.
He's just he's feeling a little broody today.
I'll say I could turn up the heat on the cam probably, but
If we scoot back, you will become lighter.
well, there's that. Or Noah can run and grab a light and just plug it in. Oh, don't move everything. His camera's in that one spot. And you just moved Brett over. Anyway, tonight my segment is what I think to be a little fun. But if anybody knows me, and most of our viewers probably do, I had a show called the Well Daggum Podcast.
Had?
Well, I still have. I
Okay.
still have all the stuff
Good.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I just haven't made one in a while. But
Well, daggum.
well, daggum.
Yeah.
And that's what the country folks say when they're surprised or shocked by something. Well, daggum. So that's what I named my show. And it's also my gamer tag. If you play Call of Duty or something and you want a friend to play with, well, daggum is the one to go to, all one word.
Brett changed his gamer tag.
He did.
Freaked me out.
Yeah, it messes with me all the time, too.
It's going to take
It's
me a
better
while.
than having your name as your gamer tag, though.
Probably.
When people know your name.
I've had
it's
my
rough.
I've had my name for as my gamer tag for I don't know
Forever. I've never.
15 years.
Yeah.
But now it's such a
Bretty.
broader thing. It's scary.
Brett, that's
Ready.
what they used to call me, Bretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brady.
Brett DI.
Yeah.
So anyway, but taking that in an idea, there's other parts of it here. But have you ever had a well dadgum moment?
What's a well daggum moment, Josh?
So a well dadgum moment is when see this is the way it needs to be. This is the way. Good back
I
and-
knew how to be a teammate. I got
good,
you.
Good banter.
Yeah.
So a well dadgum moment. It's when maybe you've done something one way all of your life.
Okay.
Or maybe something about your parents has had you doing something a specific way all your life.
A way you were trained.
A way you were trained or a
Yes.
way that just made sense to you. And then all of a sudden, either someone points something out to you or you just figure it out on your own. Usually it's
Yeah.
somebody pointing something out to you and you go,
No.
well, how daggum? I didn't think about that.
I've got one. It's really funny.
Okay,
Good.
all
So
right.
I'm going to
go.
give a few ideas. If you're out there in the comments, give us one of your well daggum moments where, am I lit up, Leon? Is that good enough for
It
you?
hasn't come through yet. It hasn't come through yet.
30 seconds.
Yes, you look good now.
Does it look
It
decent?
looks the same as everybody else.
Oh, good.
Maybe a touch brighter. Yeah. No, that's
So,
good.
So anyway,
Good work.
So
off
yeah,
camera, Noah.
have you ever had a well daggum moment where one day you just realize like, oh, I can do things differently? So this is one of the ones that is used so much in a commonality of this topic.
Okay.
So have you ever had a phone charger that you always pack up and take it with you everywhere you go?
I
So
have.
you're like, oh, I'm going downstairs. I better take this with me.
Yes.
Go plug it in downstairs so you can charge your phone or your headphones or whatever. And then you're just like, oh, I'm going to the car. I better go take that so I can plug it into the car thing.
Yeah.
You ever had that moment when you realize you're an adult and you have adult money and you can just buy like a 12-pack of cords and put one
Yeah.
in every room in the house?
Yeah.
And you could have one in the
Yeah.
bathroom. You could be sitting on the toilet and be like, oh, I need a little charge.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or when I found out that you can buy wall outlets that have USB plugs in them,
Yep.
that was a game changer
That way you
for
didn't
me
have
as
to
well.
use the block. It was
Yeah.
always had a USB to plug
Because
into.
I always had a cable but no block,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Where's the block?" Now I don't need it.
So sometimes this is just like things you did that were dumb or things that you did when you didn't have money.
Or where you didn't know.
Yeah, that's the bigger part of it. It's just like, I never thought of that. Like one of the other ones that some people were mentioning in a Reddit reel, not for well daggum, but I was just researching, when you go to take a shower,
Yeah.
do you just hop in and turn on the knob?
I usually turn it on for like 10, 15 seconds, then I get in.
Yeah, most normal people do. But there's a lot of people out there who jump in and hate showers because they turn
No,
it on
it's
and
cold.
it's freezing and they just get through it and shut it off and get out. And they're like,
I
man, I
usually-
hate taking
what?
showers. There's
So,
people that do that.
Before I get undressed, I turn the water on.
Right.
And I get undressed, throw my clothes in the dirty clothes, and I get in. And by that time I get in, it's nice and toasty.
Let me up that game for you.
Oh, okay.
Did you know you can turn your shower on and turn it all the way as hot as it can go and it'll heat up faster?
I set mine exactly at
in
the
the
temperature.
middle, right
Yeah.
in the middle where you normally have it while you're in the shower, and
Lit-
you wait
Yes.
5 extra minutes for it to get to that temperature.
You're blowing my mind
If you
right
reach
now.
in your shower and turn it all
Just
the way,
crank it over.
crank it as far hot as it'll get hot a lot faster. Brett, you thought of one. What's your well dadgum moment?
I'm scared and excited to hear this one.
So when you're at softball and
Okay.
you have to pee,
Yeah.
instead of just going the normal way,
Yeah, like going to the bathroom.
yeah, you can pee wherever you want. But that's not what I'm saying. So like you pull, like most men pull down their pants and
Yeah.
pee. Well, I found it easier if you pull up your leg, your short leg, and just pee out the
Oh,
bottom.
because
I wear
you're out.
pants when I play softball.
That's why you can't do it.
Yeah,
I
But
have
if you
one
had shorts
similar
on-
to this though. So when you go to the bathroom,
that's a bizarre one. But
That's a
well,
good-
dadgum.
do you ever do that when you're like in the field?
No,
Because if you could just
Like,
pull the
wait,
shorts away
I
from
think
yourself, you could just.
there's a wild animal over by this fence and go over to the
Yeah.
outfield fence, and I
Um,
don't see it anymore.
as a child, I was always pull the underwear down, not down around, but like down and
All
go
the way
over
to your ankles?
No, but just go over them to go to pee.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I figured out as I got older, there's like their underwear made with like a hole or
Yeah, the
and
flap.
you could just
can pull the
unzip
flap.
and then go. You
Yeah.
don't have to undo your belt. You don't have to undo, and that is
I'm sure the Pod Bless women that are fans are just like, this is riveting. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
for this-
ladies.
They
these
didn't
pee
know.
methods."
being able
That's
to
true.
pee standing up is one of the greatest things.
that's what I was gonna go with. That when
yeah.
you realize that I don't, because most like I told my son
Yeah,
like because his aim is terrible.
yeah. Please sit down and use
yes.
the potty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when you realize, hey, my aim's better, and you can stand up to do it.
It's a whole new world again.
That's a whole different subject because I now sit down a lot of times to use the potty because I clean
You've
the house.
crossed the threshold.
No, I clean the house, and even though I'm good aim, it still makes a mess. So I'm just like, you know what?
Huh.
Yeah,
We
When-
got some good ones coming in.
Oh, what do we got?
read us one of your
All
favorites.
right. Well, Derek said,
Here, you could change the camera angle so we can see you talking.
no, we're good. Derek said when we couldn't do our Cajun night, I said, well, daggone. Randy said heated toilet seats.
Toilet seats.
I don't have heated toilet seats.
Oh, now that is a game changer.
Wow.
When you realize you don't have to sit on a cold pot.
I'd be sweating. I think.
I don't think you would. I think you'd enjoy
What
it.
is that? You can ask AI. Tabitha says you can ask AI for cheaper.
Joey, is it my job or yours?
Sorry, go ahead.
Tabitha asked if you can use
The-
AI to ask
the,
for cheaper dupes for expensive makeup with the same ingredients
What's it-
or the way it performs. Girly thing I recently learned, but
You don't have to buy the expensive makeup. You can make your own.
Yeah, you can say,
Oh.
"How is this expensive makeup
AI's
made?"
changing the world, you guys. Pastor Leon.
Leon said, "You have women fans?"
Yes, one of them just commented above you, Pastor Leon.
And Matt Barber said, "Put a wooden spoon across a boiling pot of water to keep it from boiling."
That
over."
is a good
Oh,
well
you
dadgum
you
moment.
what?
So you're boiling noodles, and you know
Yeah.
how they'll start to bubble over.
Happens all the time to me.
If you put a wooden spoon across the top, when it hits the wood, it keeps popping the bubbles and keeping it from boiling over.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to boil some water tonight when I get home.
Well, dadgum.
Well, daggum.
Same concept. Someone mentioned in a Reddit comment where they said his friend was trying to boil water to make noodles, and he noticed that he just had the pot sitting on the stove, and they were kind of in a hurry. He goes, "Hey, you can put the lid on the pot, and it's going to boil faster."
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And he said the guy looked at him like a light bulb went off and was like, "Well, dadgum."
Well, daggum. Also, I used to be told that cold water would boil faster than hot water.
Right.
That's not true.
That's
So
fine.
I had is that an opposite of a wild daggum?
No, it's still. I think it covers a vast
Okay.
bit of knowledge.
Because I would purposely use cold water because I had been told, oh, it's this weird thing where you actually boils faster if you. No,
It's
that's-
true with freezing water. If you put boiling water into the freezer, it freezes faster than if you put cold water into the freezer.
Really,
That is a thing.
I've been burned in the past, so I don't know if I can believe you or not.
Well, stop boiling the water so hot and you won't get burned.
When I boil the water tonight to test the wooden spoon, I'll put it right into the freezer.
You do this every night, huh?
No, because I need to
The
test
nightly
it.
pot of water.
What are you doing? Oh, just boiling my water.
He boils them at night.
I boil them at night. Yeah,
I like to get my ice ready for the morning.
I don't boil them at night.
Got to get my noodles
I'm-
ready for the
I'm
breakfast
boiling them
time.
at night.
So yeah, I've still got a few more. If you can't think of any, is there any other good ones in the comments right now?
Oh, hit me
Noah?
up. Give me some.
Sarah had one.
Oh,
with
yeah?
eggs, and Josh, you appreciate this.
Okay, I'm excited.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you typically boil them in water.
Yeah.
Baking them. You can put them in the oven,
What?
Ooh.
and they will hard boil, and they
Nice.
come out perfect every time. You put them in ice afterwards, and they peel.
So
Right
air
off.
fryer
Could be.
could pop them.
They
in the
don't
air fryer.
explode?
No.
That's a microwave because it heats up all the moist molecules,
Okay.
so that'll make an explosion. But the oven, I mean, if
Yeah.
you leave them in there too long, they'll explode.
Yeah, you put them in a muffin tin, each egg in a muffin.
So they don't roll around and break.
Yeah.
I'm trying that too.
Well, daggum. While
Well,
you're boiling your
daggum.
water, get your muffin
Fire
pan.
the stove up.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is high quality.
I'm hanging on to this segment. I think this is going to be a good one.
I'm taking
Yeah.
notes.
This is when I don't have a segment. This is going to be a good,
Yeah.
good go-to. Any other good comments so far, Noah?
Let's see. We got Rosemary said when shopping for shoes, guys' shoes make me feel like.
Good.
It's well daggone.
Start writing them down.
I had one
and
earlier,
We'll start a Reddit page.
You had one?
like earlier, legit, like driving here. Actually,
What was it?
I had someone like was in my seat and like adjusted all my mirrors
Oh yeah, my
So-
wife does that all the time.
on the truck, on your like overhead mirror. There's a little switch, and I'm like, why is there a little switch right here?
It's for headlights.
No, on like the mirror.
Yeah. It's so that when you have
Flips
people
down
right
and
behind
flips
you.
Yeah, it flips down and flips up.
Yeah.
That's
It-
that
it's-
is well daggum moment. A
it's
lot of
for
people-
headlights.
I thought it was for like if you had kids in the back because it like would perfectly go down to the seat.
No, so flip it down on the way home and then look behind you and their headlights will be more dim.
It changes the
It
reflection. to where-
refracts it.
Yeah,
so it's
it-
not shining in your eye.
Uh-huh.
but you can still see people behind you. It's just not blinding you.
Blew my mind.
I didn't discover that till like 3 years ago.
Yeah, the little tab right under
Yeah.
the bottom
Yeah.
of the center mirror. Yeah, you just flip it, and yeah. Now they have technology to where you don't even have to do that. It just does it automatically. It
I-
doesn't flip it down. It just changes the reflection.
When I got my new truck, it had automatic brights,
Yeah.
and I've never heard of that before. So
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
the first night I drove out, I was really confused about what was happening, and then I realized like I think this thing knows
well,
like
in
when
the city,
I'm passing other cars.
when you're in the city, nobody runs their bright lights because they're like, oh, it's lit up everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the country,
Driving home, like Dry Ridge is
Yeah.
dark.
in the country, I love turning on my bright lights.
Yeah.
It's like a little joy for me when we go back to Turkey Creek. I'm like, oh, I get to use my bright lights
They just turn on by themselves,
because you need to.
or you'll die.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
crash into something.
You'll run into the creek in Turkey.
And then you'll say,
Yeah.
well, daggone.
Well, daggone.
Rosemary just said if you add a fourth egg to cake mixes, it makes it texture bakery level.
I did know that one. I've
Ooh.
heard that one.
Add an extra egg, huh?
Tabitha, sorry, I'm not allowed to read comments
Yeah,
anymore.
it's
Go
supposed to
ahead,
be
Noah.
Talking, not reading.
Go ahead.
Tabitha said, ooh, children's shoes. If you have small feet, I can buy size 4 kids shoes that are cheaper than the adult 6.5.
Nice. That is a well daggone moment.
So these are-
You're right.
Yeah.
I had a message earlier from Randy. Actually, I was talking with him, and he said
Randy.
you can own more than one plunger.
Oh yeah, there's one in every.
There's one
bedroom.
by every
Well,
toilet in
a
my
lot
house.
of people only have one plunger, and they're like, "Oh no, we've got to go to the other bathroom. Go get the plunger."
Because they always retain a little bit of water. and
Yeah,
they're gross.
they're gross. So yeah, you can just have a plunger in every bathroom. A lot of people, they're sitting at home right now. Look at the comments popping in. They're like, oh, "That's a good idea." Let's see, what was some of the other ones? You can buy more than one bottle of condiments. So
Yeah, you buy a
Oh, yeah,
backup
yeah, yeah.
ketchup.
you buy a
I get
backup
like 3 at a
ketchup.
time.
See, we're already ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But you know how many people are out there that always buy one bottle of ketchup and then it runs out and they're like, crap, I don't have any ketchup.
I do that with deodorants too.
deodorants.
I'll buy 3 or 4 at a time.
That's another good well done moment.
Toothbrushes.
Do you know how many people don't know that you can just twist the tab to get the pill off of the top of the deodorant?
The pill?
Yeah, the little
top,
cap
the cap that
that's
covers
on
the
the
deodorant,
It's
on a brand new deodorant,
the little
plastic piece.
plastic piece that you pull up off. The
How
thing.
else do you take it off?
You twist it.
I know. How else
Oh.
would you do it?
Some people pull it.
Some people
It's too
try
hard
it.
to pull it.
Exactly.
I'm definitely a puller.
See, some people had a
No.
well daggone moment.
How do you
just
do
now.
it?
I just
Get a knife and start
I'll-
prying.
No, you just crank it until it comes up and then you just
Yeah.
take it right off.
Yeah, it's so much.
And then you
easier.
can crank you
Just like
you can turn it back down.
that's
Just like
too
you
many
crank it.
steps.
Oh my goodness.
You have to do that to get the deodorant out anyway. So just crank it, then it just pops right off, and you can put deodorant on. I did that tonight, actually, after I took my shower.
Huh.
But
Is
yeah,
the one for the week.
Ooh,
Oh, the
Jeff
one for the
Ray.
week, yeah.
Jeff Ray with the best one yet.
What'd he say?
Loofahs are better than rags.
Loofahs.
Loofahs
I agree.
are better than rags.
Loofahs are bomb.
Very true. The loofah hooked to a stick, even better. It's almost like a brush, but it's got the loofah on it. Shower my back. I'm a little too tubby to reach back and touch the middle of my back, so I need a stick.
I kind of suds up on my own. Bit of a hairy guy,
Yeah.
so it just works out.
Yeah, I don't use loofahs or washcloths.
Yeah, I don't use either, and I got
Yeah,
plenty of
typically
suds.
I don't, but
I just
I
take the
have
bar
used
soap. And
a loofah before.
I've
and
used
it is
both.
amazing.
And loofahs are better.
when I've been working on like an engine or something, I'd definitely want a loofah or a washcloth then to get the grease off and whatnot. But anyway,
I've
yeah.
never worked on an engine. I'm not that cool.
Yes, you have. You've worked.
You're right.
You've got a pile of tools behind you right now in the camera.
I'm
you've
more of
never
a
worked-
carpenter, welder, blacksmith.
He's a jack of many trades, but not engine work.
The jack of many trades.
I've
Never
worked
mind, I
on
was gonna-
cars, just not engines directly.
I was going to
Engines
come up with
scares
a
me.
new expression there, but no. Yeah,
What is the
small
expression?
engines are fun.
Jack of all trades,
Master of none.
master of none is oftentimes better
Yeah.
than a master of one.
Yeah, we've said
Yeah,
that many
yeah.
times on the show. But yeah, these are our well dadgum moments. I can share some for another time that I try to do this segment
Well,
again.
daggum.
Maybe I'll start a Reddit feed. So if you guys think of some, you can message them into the podcast, or I'd like to get a good Reddit feed started for Just Pod Bless to see if we can get fans out there to add into the show.
Probably could.
And add into the segment.
Dangerous place.
It can be dangerous, but you just, have fun.
Pure
Like,
creativity.
like, Josh, we want shirtless pictures of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
You want to see my feet?
Why? I don't understand. Pod Bless toes. But yeah, this is my well dadgum moments.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully
Brought to you by.
by Brisk. That's Brisk, baby.
That's all right. I got something.
Hopefully that worked out. Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say. Or not. That's what the kids say, right?
All right. So we've been doing a little work around here, right?
Work around.
Yes. And some of the jobs that are required are repetitive, like kind of, like a mundane job, like
Yeah.
a brainless, like you.
Pull a nail, put it to the side. Pull a
Stripping
nail,
wire.
Put it to the side. Stripping
Yes.
wire.
Yeah. So there
That
was
sounds
some.
like my people's kind of thing.
There was some wire, and so Brad just had I want to say it's the right way. He had a machine that strips wire,
Oh,
which is
so a
referred to
stripper?
as a stripper,
Brad brought a stripper to work. Nice.
technically.
To church.
And so we used it to strip the plastic off the copper wire so that we could go scrap it because it's worth money.
Did you guys name her like Diamond or?
Sapphire.
I named my tools girl names. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just you put the wire in and it does all the work for you and you
Yeah.
just have to separate at the end. It's a fun job, but it's
Yeah.
like it gets to be mindless. You just get in a groove.
Yeah.
You just go. And I was sitting there thinking about it and I was like, man, what are some other mindless jobs that I like?
Yeah.
So not something that you hate doing it, like it's
Yeah.
just terrible, but like
A mindless job that's not constant.
yes.
A mindless job that you can do one day and then have a few other days of other things.
So I feel this way about cutting grass.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of grass to cut where we are. It takes a good 3-4 hours,
Right.
and it's simple. It's not complicated,
Yeah.
and you just go and do it.
Yeah. You get dizzy
You
sometimes.
zone out.
If you have a circle that you have to like
Yeah.
hit and hit and hit,
Mhm.
I'll get dizzy. You're
Yeah.
tunnel vision and be like, oh, I got to stop for a second.
And you just zone out. And then you're done. You're like, oh, I did that.
Brett knows about zoning out.
I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Trying to think of one.
I
Of
feel
one
like
of your-
shoveling snow is similar.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a driveway in front of you, you're like, all right, I'm just going to knock this out. And you
Leaf
just-
blowing.
yes.
Yeah. Pretty much all the outdoor jobs. Cutting wood, even splitting wood. I mean, it's not as mundane, but like you can really get into a groove of just chop, split.
If I'm using a hand splitter,
Yeah.
it's less mundane.
Right.
If I'm using like a powered one,
Yeah,
it is
a
so
hydraulic.
mundane. Just boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah, you almost get like you forget that you did it for a little while. You're
I
like,
almost-
oh crap.
Took the end of a finger off on one of those bad boys, dude. You slip and it's over.
Driving is that way for me.
Yes,
That was my next
I
thought.
was gonna, yeah.
I've gotten to places before and been like, oh crap.
How did I?
I don't even remember paying attention to the roadway.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not allowed to read comments. No, would you read the comments, please, updates?
There's a lot rolling in.
All right, Rosemary
Well.
mentioned a holy fans.
Okay.
Use my weight for Jesus. I guess.
when she was stomping on the metal.
Oh, I guess.
But the last two are the ones I wanted you to
helping
read.
here at the church, yeah.
dishes
She says doing dishes. There's
and
like,
folding
Oh, a
towels.
mundane thing.
and Tabitha said laundry.
I don't have that many towels that it gets that mundane.
Shopping
No.
for groceries.
Shopping for groceries. I think that's the podcast age, doing things mindlessly, because we're always wanting to multitask now to where it's like, oh, I'm going to the store. I'm just going to pop in headphones and listen to a
Dude.
podcast or an audiobook.
I cannot stand if I go to the store and I forgot my headphones.
Yeah. Because then you have to interact with people.
Oh, then I just hold my phone up while it's playing and listen to my.
You're that guy?
No, I'm kidding. No, but I cannot. If I forget my headphones, they die. It's
Yeah.
like the worst first world problem ever. It's like, no, my whole day is ruined.
Yeah, it is pretty sucky. Especially mine are starting to break, my earpods. And like my right one, you can't use the microphone. So if somebody calls, I have to like take it. I always do one ear. I don't usually do both
Right.
ears. And so if I have the right one in, I've got to take it out and put the other one in so I can talk because they can't hear me. So that's the first world problem. It sucks.
Vacuuming
It can be.
is
Ooh,
another one. I love watching the carpet change color.
mopping.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Like at work, like on a map at work.
you did janitor work, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever have to buff?
Sanitation.
Yes.
Now buffing is the ultimate like mindless job because it's just
Yeah.
or I guess sanding because you can use like a buffer for sanding
That's
floors.
when we did
I
over the
dislike sanding.
Yeah.
over the summer, into summer, we stripped and waxed the floors at work,
Mm,
and just running that
that's
stripper was
the
just like
worst.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
pretty
figuring out how to run one of those. That was a well dadgum moment because I was just like shoving it, and they're like, "No, if you just tilt it slightly, it'll
Yep.
go
bad.
forward."
If you lift
Yes,
it,
and tilt
lifted
it
up,
back.
bird down. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that." I've been pushing it for like 2 days, and somebody came in and was like, "Hey, you don't have to do it that way."
Your forearms are looking good.
We
Oh, there's a-
also got dusting,
Dusting.
baking, and stuffing envelopes.
Now, stuffing envelopes, that is one that is mundane. That can get really annoying.
I haven't done that in a long time.
It's been a while.
So I work at like the most mundane place
Oh,
ever.
It's
where
just every day.
There's a reason they call it going postal.
Brett's like, how do I differentiate from my everyday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's literally you come in and do the same thing every day.
every single
Every
day.
day.
Well, that's a factory job too. Anybody that works factory
Yeah.
work,
Or like input, like any type of data input. It can be very repetitive of just form, input,
oh, yeah.
done.
Take-
TPS reports.
Tech work, all that stuff.
Nobody. I
Well-
made a movie reference and nobody got it.
What?
TPS reports.
Oh, you're talking about
Office
space. Yeah.
Yeah. My stapler.
Well, see, it wasn't
I've
a
only
funny
seen
comment.
part of that.
It
I
wasn't.
thought
part of it.
TPS reports was
Wait.
funny.
You've never seen Office Space?
I've only seen part of it.
You need to
Oh,
watch it all.
you
Yeah,
need to.
dude. It'll
you
be
need-
something you reference all the time.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston's in it.
That's true.
She's my crush. Her and Brad Pitt.
Her and
Anyway,
I'm gonna throw in
together.
running. Like
Running?
working out,
Oh,
running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how did I
Yes.
just get this far?
Yes.
is
Oh,
the
like-
dog still chasing me?
I'm
That's
like,
the
oh, that's how humanity survived for.
Is it time for dinner?
How many miles have I gone? 30. Oh, okay.
Rosemary said
30 feet.
stuffing bulletins for her grandma.
Oh yeah, when you were doing like for
Clerical work.
so we used to have a folding machine that would fold the bulletins for you, and it,
Oh,
it was
wow.
loud and like kind of violent, but it was
Yeah.
cool. It
Yeah.
was very cool. Just blang, 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 blang.
Yeah, there's a lot of mundane things. Grass cutting is the most
It's so great.
prevalent thing to me in my thought process.
I hate cutting grass.
I enjoyed it. I mean, it was something we did back home. We had to cut with weed eaters all the time, though. So we had to stand on mountainsides and like.
I do not get the same joy out of weed eating that I do grass cutting. That job is
Yeah.
much less fun.
I don't think I get joy out of much of. I don't know. It's mostly my only exercise anymore. Now that I'm a stay-at-home dad,
Yeah.
like I could get exercise, but I don't from normal work stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have been fighting with my son more, like wrestling. So that's been kind of a workout.
Oh yeah, kids learn a lot from that.
Every time he starts to say, "I'm bored," I just start like I take my phone out of my pocket and like take my watch off.
Sweet
like,
chin music.
He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, get ready." Yeah.
Doing the.
Yeah, I've been
Drop
putting
kicking.
him in pretzels, stuff like that. Just like, and he's like, "Quit, it hurts." I'm
Did
like,
you just DDT
I know
your
it
son? Yes, I
No,
did.
the Walls of Jericho is pretty fun.
My kids don't like to be trapped.
Oh,
so like
yeah.
if they're on the floor and
people don't.
and you're like
put your
Smothering
body on
them.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like not even putting your, just like trapping them down. You don't put
Oh.
any weight on them. You
Yeah.
just
They don't like
not
that?
let them move. No,
Give them the people's elbow.
no.
That is fun. So
Sure.
mundane.
Yeah.
Did you ever get mindless preaching?
Ooh.
No, that one doesn't.
I've done that.
Like, does rambling on just count as mindless? Like, you just get so into it?
No, I mean I wouldn't call that mindless. That's a different feeling. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Sorry, it's hard to explain.
I'm trying to explain it.
It's hard to explain.
He hit one of those mundane
No,
moments. Of,
there are times. There are times where like I'll be done with a message, or I'll be in the middle of it, and I will know 100% that like
time
the
to
things
stop.
yes, but also like there'll be times where I'll know like the things I'm saying are not things that I prepared to say,
Yeah.
but in a good way. In like I'm a firm believer that like there's preparation for a message, and then you do what God enabled you to do, and then He'll meet you there and make
Okay.
it better, right? And so like there are times where He kind of takes over, which is pretty cool.
I got worried there for a second. I thought your water wasn't boiling.
Yeah.
You were just like,
I forgot the wood spoon. No, so mindless, but in a different way. Mindless, but in like a way of like it didn't come from my mind.
ooh.
Yeah.
Out of body.
Sometimes
Yeah.
as close to as something that I could that I've ever felt, except when I was on Tylenol 3.
Tylenol 3.
I haven't told that story here.
You probably have.
Well, I got my appendix taken out
Yeah.
in between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college,
Yeah.
and they sent me home with like Tylenol 3 with I think it has codeine in it. That's why it's like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's actually good. Yeah. Except I had never taken it before, so I took one of them and went to bed because it hurt.
Mm.
And when I woke up, I was hovering over myself as I was laying in the lazy boy, and I could see me laying there,
Yeah.
and like literally like above myself, and I was yelling at myself to wake up,
Wow.
and I wasn't waking up, and finally everything just like I sat up, and then that hurt because appendix.
Jerked.
Yeah.
To reach up.
And I never took another one.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
That was when my dad had open heart surgery. They gave him like, they gave him something really heavy. I can't even remember. Like if you started naming off drugs,
Dilaudid, morphine, Tylenol 3,
I think it might have been Dilaudid.
Vicodins,
Oxy.
Oxys.
It was Oxy. Yeah, it was Oxy. He got an Oxy,
right?
oxycodone.
Yeah, same.
And so they gave him that though.
Meth.
But then he was like looking at the wall and just like wouldn't look away. And my mom was like, "What's wrong, honey?" And he was like, "There's little men coming out on the ledge." It was wallpaper, but he saw little men coming out of it like 3D and sitting on the ledge and telling him to come to work. Come on, we gotta go to work. He's like, "Those little green men keep telling me to go to work." And then like so, mom was
All right, we're gonna put the pills away.
Mom was like, "Yeah, we can't give those to him anymore. He can't handle that." And then like I had a cousin that at the time used to do a lot of drugs and stuff, and he was like, "He didn't like that."
He's like, I'll take them.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, he had to quit taking those." He's like, "He didn't enjoy that." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess if you're thinking about it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be high for a while."
Loved morphine.
Oh really?
Did-
The more the theme, the better for you.
Morphine was where it was at, but I did not like Tylenol 3.
Yeah,
Sorry, how did we get there?
I've not got to take many drugs. I took a Valium for my getting the snip. That's the only thing I've really ever had.
Valium.
You've only been taking it like a
It was a
quarter at a
nerve
time.
pill.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those.
Yeah, I've been still taking it. Like every little bit, I'm like, all right, I can take this little tiny
Is that like
bit.
Advent? That's like what they
It just
give you.
chills your nerves.
Yeah, I was having a panic attack. Went to the hospital once, and they gave me an Advent. It,
Oh
like,
wow.
All right, to
Chill
get us
out.
back on track here,
Yeah.
we got obnoxious loudness.
What?
You hear it or somebody's commenting in?
That's someone's comment, Rosemary's.
No, there's a fan blowing.
Oh no, I think maybe it's like a.
Oh,
we're
she's
talking about.
saying
When people get loud.
when people get loud.
Lindsay said treatment 10.
Yeah, that's what my dad used to call laying on us till we cried.
treatment. Treatment 10?
Yeah.
Dang.
Where did he get that from?
I have no idea. He used to like he would do what I do to my kids and just not really lay on us but trap us down.
Do you call it treatment 10?
He used to yell like he'd be coming around the corner like running yelling treatment 10 and he'd just jump on you.
I love
I
it.
wonder. I want to search that just to see if that's a thing because
That
like
is
where he's.
totally a Randy made up.
I was gonna say it could be something from his
Sounds like
childhood.
a halfway house move.
Could
kinda
be.
Like someone runs away.
What was it called again?
Treatment 10.
Treatment 10.
And we got Sunday morning worship when prayer goes too long.
Oh, that's when she zones out. Yeah.
Um,
And then Rosemary said, I think that's supposed to say dilaudid is best. Right? But it auto-corrected to the lauded. People, yeah.
Toxic epidermal necrosis
Yeah, that's not it.
That's treatment 10?
causes symptoms and treatment. Causes symptoms and treatment. Is what it's saying.
No, I don't think that's it.
I'm just saying.
Brett,
Well, he used to change the number too every now and then.
Oh. So treatment 10 was the
Treatment
highest
4,
level. And he's like,
3.
all right, treatment
Yeah.
3. He doesn't have to be held down as long.
you got any other good stories to tell us, Brett?
Yeah.
Story time with Brett. Nice.
That was
Noah's on point with the buttons tonight.
He is doing well.
Shout out to Noah.
Noah on the ones and twos.
No, if we had any money, we'd pay you.
We're training him. Hey, if any of this liquid death money ever shows up,
Hey, man. They never emailed me back, but
yet,
I should check that.
yet. It hasn't
guys-
been that long.
Have you ever been golfing?
I love golf. I'm not that great at it. I have an old man's golf game. I can hit 200 yards and I'll probably hit the fairway. But hey, I say 200. I really mean 175.
I have a short drive, but I have a good short game. But
Josh, I've been golfing with you, and Josh tees up from the fairway.
I tried.
That's not legal.
So
You
I'm
put
not
a
playing
tee in
for
the
money.
fairway?
I will. If it's a par 5 and I didn't make it very far, I'll put a tee up and tee right off. I'm not out there to like play professional. I play
It's
twice
funny.
a year.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I want
Because I
to.
look over and I'm like,
Is he using a
tee?
driver?
Can you please
Yeah.
call off work Monday and go golf with us?
I can't ever call off work. I have to take my mom to the airport.
Hire a
at 10
babysitter.
a.m. I have to
Uber.
take my babysitter to the airport.
Oh,
Is it an off day? Is there a holiday Monday?
No,
no.
Oh, it's just your off day because you're a preacher.
I usually take Fridays
he
off.
only
but-
works on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get with it.
You guys got rid of Wednesday services. That was like a bonus. Anyway.
We
but
had one
yeah,
last night.
we love golfing. What's your story about golfing?
So I went golfing this Sunday, past Sunday, instead of coming to church. And
Oh, yeah, you did that last week, didn't you?
yeah, and we went
Skipper.
with me, Tony, and a few other of our friends
The
that will,
skipper too.
Tony.
be. I can't talk. I cannot talk.
You having a stroke?
Just take a deep breath. Treat
They'll
my
be
chin.
nameless. They will remain nameless.
Okay.
Um,
To
The
protect
other-
their identities? Because this story is ridiculous.
The other dudes
So-
that skip church.
so we're on hole, I don't know, 3 out of 18.
The first? Okay. The front 9, not the back
Yes,
9.
not
the
the back nine.
front of the front 9. The
Yes.
first third of the front 9.
And my partner, who will be remain.
We should call him
nameless.
Jeff.
We'll call him Jeff.
Let's call him Jeff.
So Jeff.
Oh, my neighbor? No, I'm just kidding.
Have you heard this?
Yes, I know what's happening.
Oh, okay.
So Jeff looks at me, and he's my teammate on the golf
Yeah.
course.
It's like, oh, we're going to win today, right?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And so we're talking. He's like, I think I have to poop
On hole 3.
on hole 3. So we're not close to any bathroom, porta potty,
Right.
nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, just see if you can hold it in. We'll be coming up the back 9 and towards the clubhouse.
You can usually take a break halfway through.
Right,
Get
right.
food, get a drink.
That's the worst when you got to poop playing golf. I hate that
Yeah.
because it's usually an ordeal for me. Like
That's why I usually go before I golf.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I charge my phone up in case I have to.
So anyway, Jeff, hits his ball,
Yeah.
play the 3rd hole. We get to the 4th hole. He's got his driver out. He's waiting. He's like, man, I still have to poop. And then he approaches the ball
Okay.
and is like,
So it's in the tee box.
so he's about to hit.
Not the fairway.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And he and he says, I know I gotta poop. I
So
gotta
he
poop.
does
And
not tee off on the 4th?
No, he takes his ball, puts his club away, and he's like, what should I do? I don't have anything to wipe with. What should I do?
You should
So one of
drive back to the clubhouse.
one of our other
Listen.
Tony,
You always have 2 socks.
Oh.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Tony was like, well, just take the towel off my bag.
There you go.
Because the golf bags have towels, clean your clubs off.
Rosemary stuck up for you. She said you were witnessing to the gents.
So
yeah. That's why I went golfing.
Yeah.
so he goes into the woods,
Okay.
does his thing, leaves the towel. Nobody wants
In
that
the
back.
woods on the golf course.
On the golf course.
Oh my goodness.
First time ever I've ever had anybody poop on the golf course.
Because you're not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Comes back and was like, whew, I feel much better.
Okay.
Play the 4th hole, hits, go finish the hole, whatever.
That's awesome.
We
Good
tee
for
off-
him. That's
tee-
the end of the story, right?
No.
No.
Tee
man.
off the 5th hole. He hits. We're in the fairway. We're looking good. Pull up to our ball, and he's like, "I gotta go. I gotta go."
That's
Uh-oh.
you know it's bad. Something bad's gonna happen
He pulls
back
his,
to back.
He
Yeah.
pulls his own towel off his bag this time.
Because we're running out of golf towels.
Goes into the woods, drops trowel,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then I hear, "Oh no!"
Oh.
which is famously not
Yeah.
what you want to hear.
And so I'm looking like I'm looking at my camera at him in the woods. He's not even far enough in that I'm like out of view.
Yeah, like you're
Like
making eye
you know what's
contact.
happening. You're
Yeah,
like,
and,
oh,
and
he-
I can't just like pull forward to leave because I'm his ride.
Yeah, you have extra cloth.
Yeah, yeah.
I need
So-
your socks, Brett.
So I'm standing there,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh no," and I was like, "You all right?" He said, "No, I just pooped my pants."
Ah.
you got to be careful when you squat.
Was it the eye contact, like when your dog poops, how it looks at you, like, "Hey, you got my back," and you're like, or if you're using the bathroom, and your dog looks at you like, "Don't worry, I got your back."
So
Yeah.
So you're just looking
is
at
Jeff a
Jeff.
grown man?
Yes.
Jeff is a grown man.
Yeah. It was
Oh.
a long. Let's just say it was a long night.
A long
Oh,
night
long night
beforehand.
beforehand.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Some would call it the whiskey poops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the broccoli.
it's
finasco.
almost like
Yeah.
that's bad for you.
You would
Sorry,
think.
continue.
No, your body takes care of it.
I'm sure
You might not be prepared.
doesn't do any
but
damage.
your body gets rid of the bad stuff.
So he says.
So what do you do after that?
I said, "Well, I mean, do you need another towel?" I asked if he needed my towel. He's like, "No, that's not going to help." He said, "I gotta ditch the underwear." And I said, "You're gonna ditch your underwear, huh?" He said, "Yeah." And so I'm like dying laughing at this point.
Oh, I
Almost, if it
Yeah.
wasn't soaking wet where I was standing, I would have been on the ground.
yeah. That's when you should have had the stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says, "I gotta ditch my underwear." And I'm like,
Oh, my
"Well,
goodness.
good luck with that, man, because there's people coming up to the tee box at this point.
Oh, nice.
You're in plain sight almost."
No. Like
And
you're
so
about to get
I
a
hit-
citation.
I get done laughing. I hit my ball and I hit it like a girl because I'm still like laughing. And so I walk up to get my ball. So I'm leaving the cart
Blame
Yeah.
your bad shot on
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff.
and I walk up there and I look back and he has got shoes off.
No.
He's standing in his socks, no pants on.
Okay.
Well, hey, that's how you like to go too, right?
Well, yeah,
That's
but
true.
not in public. And I look back and he's just butt naked from the bottom half down
Nice. Daffy
I'm-
ducking it.
He's in his socks on the golf course.
Yes.
And I'm
And
like,
you didn't take a picture.
no.
that
You-
would have been.
That you needed photographic evidence of that. I'm
Yeah.
not usually about pictures of people in that state, but
Yeah.
pretty great.
you
So-
gotta get something
Gets,
there.
gets his
Old
pants
Jeff.
back on, shoes back on. We keep playing. We're like 5 minutes from his house,
Yeah.
and so his wife brings up new clothes, and he had to tell her that he pooped his pants.
Well, I mean, it's your wife.
Yeah, I would
That's-
tell her.
that's
For
fair,
better
too.
or worse.
Yeah.
For better,
So the story gets
And
a
this is
little bit
worse.
better.
it gets better.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
So
So we get to hole 6.
Yeah.
no, we're on hole like 8 now.
Yeah. Play through, guys. Just go ahead and play through.
He is waiting for his wife to bring the pants up,
right.
and she pulls up, but at the same time, her dad, his father-in-law, drives by at the same time, and so he sees
Jeff?
Jeff and
I knew one of us was gonna do it. I'm just glad it was you.
he sees Jeff,
Yeah.
and his name is actually Jeff,
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that when I picked Jeff.
and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he was like, "Good," and our
Just
friend,
two Jeffs cutting it up.
yeah, our friend Tony was like, "Hey, your son-in-law crapped his pants."
Oh no. No.
And Jeff was
Classic
like,
Tony.
Yep.
And as soon as he said that, here comes his wife up the hill with the pants just to confirm the story.
Yeah.
Classic Tony.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then later on, Tony asked the golfers behind us, "Hey, did you guys see some dude crapping in the woods?" On,
He's like, I
They're-
just can't find my ball.
they're like, "No." He was like, "What was this guy?"
Did he leave his underwear?
I believe so.
I mean,
Someone is gonna hit an errant shot and go looking for their ball,
it'll
and they're
be
gonna be like,
dry.
"Is this human feces?" And that's what it's gonna be.
Does a golfer poop in the woods?
Yes, they did on Sunday. First time I've ever had any of that.
Hopefully, the last.
See, this is why I'm always prepared. I like to have some baby wipes with me. I like to have.
I keep toilet
backup
paper
clothes.
in the truck.
You got to have a bug out bag.
I keep wipes in the truck.
Yeah.
Well, since I had kids, I do. But like, how many times that's come in handy for myself?
Yeah.
So many times.
Just a pair of shorts and underwear. I just like to have that on hand. You never
Blanket.
know.
Pack
Yeah.
of crackers.
I have a bucket with the bottom cut off and a toilet seat glued to it. Just you never know.
Cut off
Wait,
jeans.
do you really?
No, I do have one of those, but not in the car.
Is that for the trip?
Camp trips. Yeah,
Those are great.
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I've not. We talk about that all the time. I've not pooped my pants in a while. It's been a minute.
He said.
Still have never done it.
He's like, hopefully this is my one for the year.
For the year.
It happens a lot.
Well, at least I got that one out of the way early.
Yeah,
It's
I've
fun.
never-
It's been a while.
I've never. We've
It's
talked
been a
about
minute.
this.
I'm jinxing myself
yeah,
right
you
now.
are.
I've never
You want to go golf
pooped my
on Monday?
pants as an adult.
I do.
Let's just go. Hey, we can go with 2.
Dude, if I could, I'd have to find a babysitter to like come to the house.
Just
and stay
hire a
with the kids.
babysitter. It's called Craigslist.
Yeah, totally. That's what I'm
Tell
gonna do.
Kelly to take a sick day.
Yeah,
Well, she'll be home, but I don't think she'll.
please.
She would never do that.
Can
Do
we
you
borrow
want,
Josh?
Do you want me to call Kelly? Because that'll really change her
Yeah.
mind.
She'll be
oh,
like,
she likes us
"Oh."
better, right?
Right. So, have fun golfing, guys.
Yeah, we'll
Bring
call her.
Bring Edie.
We should get Jeff a shirt or a pair of underwear that's embroidered or something like that.
Within our friend group, we should keep one pair, and then the last person that's crapped their pants gets them.
And like a trophy.
A trophy.
Yes, like we can gild it, like in gold and everything.
Oh
Or-
no, we'll get a shirt that's like a nice shirt for a golfing shirt. And be like, I'm the last one that had to poop on the course,
Yeah,
I did it.
yeah.
and
it
then
was
Jeff
me.
just keeps the shirt. Like nobody else ever gets.
No
the
one's
shirt.
ever gonna get that shirt. No, ever.
Like it's just a check mark and it says like the Nike check and it just says I did it.
No, it says just did it.
Just did it.
Just did it.
Oh man.
Oh, should we bless somebody now?
Yeah.
Pod bless your heart.
Noah,
Button.
my dude.
Pod bless Jeff, Tabitha said.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I
right.
mean,
No, she's right. Is that our first fan given pod bless? That's dead on.
What do we got coming in from YouTube there now? I seen a comment from YouTube over there.
Matt Barber said he's raced the Devils many times.
That's racing the devil. That's funny. I like calling it that.
Tabitha said we need the pod bless, Jeff.
Yeah. What do we got for a pod bless, Brett?
the Guinness World Records.
Ooh,
Oldest
love
dog,
that book.
Bobby,
Bobby.
Oldest dog, Bobby.
stripped of title.
Dang,
What?
Bobby.
Yeah, he's no longer the world's oldest dog.
Did he die?
Yeah, so Bobby died
that
in
makes sense.
October at the reported age of 31. So 31 years for a dog.
What's
is
31 times 7?
A lot.
A lot. So he was 31 and 165 days. His breed typically has a
Is it
life
217?
I'll look.
expectancy of 12 to 14 years. So he really
Wow.
went
217.
longer.
217, yeah.
Are you Rain Man?
No, I just did
Definitely.
7 times 30
Definitely
and then added
217.
7.
How many toothpicks are on the ground?
37.
37.
There's 3.
Josh, I was saying the number
37.
37
Yeah.
when you said it.
Jinx.
It's all,
Jinx
well, we
him.
had a 7 in the 217. Anyway, tell us about the other guy.
Sorry.
Bobby.
And-
Bobby's
hold on.
died.
And if you add 2 plus 1, that's 337.
23. Oh, we both went. Wow, maybe it's a math thing that's like stuck in our head.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Something weird just happened. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Well, daggone.
Well, that yeah.
So Bobby lived in Portugal and was said to have been 30 years old.
Portugal.
This
that doesn't
article
count.
keeps saying was said and reported.
Yes.
Is there some discrepancy about?
Yeah.
Could
Okay.
be.
So last month, the Guinness World Record launched an investigation
Oh,
into the Portuguese canine after doubts were raised over his real age. The probe came despite his birth apparently
probe.
being
Hey-o.
confirmed by the Portuguese government pet database.
Oh,
And
I'm
the
sure
National
that's a
Union of
rock solid
Veterinarians.
database. I'm sure you could take that one to the bank.
Bobby was a purebred, I don't even know how to say that, a breed
Weimaraner.
of livestock guardian dog.
Then it's already. Let me see. It's already a lie because purebreds don't. Where's the dog? I got a Alentio. Yeah,
Ah,
that dog
Argentinian.
Yeah.
in Portugal.
Broke the record held since 1939 by an Australian cattle dog that died at 29 years age.
Oh.
Wow.
5 months.
How many people have just had an old cat or dog that just
Like, hey, he's 30.
like, dang that thing? I don't even know how old it is anymore. We quit.
So
I don't know how
keeping
old my
track.
cat is right now.
the reason they took it away is because they now have said it has no conclusive evidence that Bobby lived that long.
So how did they like do an autopsy on him or something?
No, they're just saying there's no way to prove it.
Well, you know how many times that's in the Guinness Book of Records, or like people claim like, oh, this guy's 117 years old.
Yeah.
Like, wait, when was his birthday? It's like, oh, they don't keep track of that.
So I feel this way about every oldest person on the
Yeah.
world. Every time I see it, I'm like, it's always somebody
Like a third world
from a
country
third world country
that lives in a village
that doesn't keep good records.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I'm 123 years old. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, when's your birthday? You don't know? Then you're probably like 87.
Yeah.
Relax. I know you feel 125. You're probably 87.
I know you look like it, but
Yeah.
So the Guinness Book of World Records said, without any conclusion of evidence available to us right now, we simply cannot retain Bobby as the record holder and honestly claim to maintain the high standards we set for ourselves.
doing a magic trick over there.
Yeah. I love how serious they are.
The high records that they uphold themselves to.
Yeah. They let you
High
know.
standards.
Yeah.
They let you know who has the longest fingernails in the whole world, Brett.
Who cares?
That's true. I love a good Guinness World Book of Records book.
So does this mean the dog from 39 has been reinstated?
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
So does he get another? Because they send you like a certificate or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Do they have to take that away from you when you lose it?
We need to come up with something
We
Pod
should
Bless
break-
related
oh, we should
that we
break
can
one.
break a record because they have to send a
Longest
guy.
pod-
Longest.
Podcast.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, there's already somebody that broke that. That's
People have done 24 hours straight, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we can't get an hour in
Oh no, we could do it. I just don't want to.
instead of golfing, or we just record ourselves while we're golfing.
We'll think of something.
Just to clear it up, he was a Portuguese Mastiff.
Okay,
Ooh.
thank you. Thank you.
And the owners only fed him human food that they would eat. So like whatever they ate for lunch, they
Oh.
would just
The way you
trudge.
phrased that at first was
Human
like
meat.
humans.
yeah,
That's what
And I
I was
was like,
thinking.
whoa.
all three of our brains. Like they fed him human meat, and that's why he lives so long.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Noah.
should we bless the Guinness Book of World Records for being way too into this topic?
What was the dog's name?
Bobby.
I kind of want to bless Bobby because he died thinking he was the oldest dog in the world that ever
They're
existed.
taking it away from him.
And they're like kicking a dead dog while he's down.
Called kicking puppies.
Yeah, like that. It just doesn't seem right because it doesn't matter.
That's
Just
called-
let him have it.
That's called treatment 12.
For one,
Treatment.
I just saw a picture of this dog. It looked like a mutt.
That's
Like, I'm a
treatment
dog
9.
guy, but there's no way that
K9.
dog was 31.
Well, there's no way a purebred dog made it to 30. Like purebreds live
Yeah.
less. So
You're
like mutts live longer than purebreds.
you're a purebred and you made it to 32.
I'm not a. I'm a mutt. I have multiple different genealogies. Oh, thank you.
Also, too, I just hate the way that they spelled his name. It was Bobi.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It's Portugal, man.
That's true.
I mean, that's all I need to say about that.
Is it
That's
Spanish?
Bobi.
They speak Portuguese.
They
not
speak
Spanish, yeah.
Portuguese.
Everything's just like they,
are
speak
on
Spanish.
the. What is it? The
What country? They speak
Iberian
Spanish?
Peninsula, right?
Iberian Peninsula.
Pretty sure that's what they call like Spain and Portugal together.
Okay,
The little bit of the continent of Europe that sticks out into the
gotcha.
Atlantic.
Yeah, I vote Bobby.
All right,
Yeah.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Oh, we didn't say Bobby yet.
No, we said it.
Yeah, you're right.
come on, Fingers McGee.
Don't call him that. You made me mess my check mark up. Literally, I had like a
Don't
little
do
mini
that.
stroke when you said that.
Oh, but yeah, a little late getting started, but I think we had a good solid show tonight.
Yes, good to be back.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We had a lot of good comments and views.
Tabitha said, "God bless Jeff."
Yeah, that was before
Jeff.
we started it. Yeah, that's
God
that's a
bless
good
Jeff
call.
for saying half of his actual first name.
It could be a lot of
Cuff.
Clark.
Ah,
or it could
They're
be.
not- we're not making Clarks anymore, are we?
you got to be ready for that, Clark.
Yeah, we need to make more Clarks. If I have
Yeah.
another son by accident, maybe I'll name him Clark.
I know a guy that has a kid named Clark. Worked with him in Dayton, Ohio.
Was his last name Kent?
No,
You sure?
Blaine.
Oh.
David.
David. Yeah, his dad was David.
We think we get David Blaine on the podcast.
No.
I don't. He scares me.
100%
He scares
no.
me. No,
Really?
that man terrifies me.
Wait, talking about that, guess who was on Joe Rogan today? Cat Williams.
I saw that, which is kind of like he
It-
already did it.
Well, he did it way better on the other show. Like I tried watching some of it, and he was just really quiet. Like
You
he was
can't
hungover.
replicate that.
And I was like, well, I mean, he's still Cat Williams,
Oh yeah, I'm a big
but
cat.
I don't. I feel like it didn't go as hot as what they were hoping because everybody's looking for a hot take on it. And I'm like, man, the last time he was on a show, it got nuts.
My favorite meme from that is the loser one.
Oh,
Have you seen? Yeah, yeah.
hanging out with a group of undesirable
Yeah, he's- yeah.
individual
Taking up
individuals.
for losers is not like you or something like
Yeah,
that. He
yeah.
says like he delivers it better than I do.
Yeah.
Kelly just commented and said, "Take me out Saturday and we can talk about it."
Yes, take her
Ooh.
out,
I
brother.
am taking her out Saturday.
Yes,
We're
thank you,
going-
Kelly.
We're going to a gala.
You're
that-
the best.
That doesn't mean we're going.
That means
Two.
you're golfing, bro.
That does not mean I'm golfing.
That means you might be golfing, bro. Brandon Moore's watching. Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad she tuned in though. It means she got the kids to sleep. I hope.
I text her and I was like, "Hey, can Josh come golf?"
No, you gotta take Monday off.
Josh
We'll have
never goes golfing. We're
Pod
gonna
bless
let him
on the
go.
course.
But I do have to take my mom to the airport at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so we'll tee off at 10:30.
Hey, if you're out there on Pod Bless World and you want to go golfing with us Monday, let us know. Maybe we'll have a big poop fest.
We can call her an Uber, right?
I mean, technically, yeah.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
10:30 is fine.
Noah, take Josh's mom to the airport so Josh can go.
He's our
golfing.
intern. He's our intern.
our unpaid intern.
Do you trust me that much?
Yeah,
My
we're
mom
good.
probably doesn't trust you that much.
Your mom doesn't trust him.
I think
that
she's watching The Chosen right now too at the movie theater.
Huh.
I'm telling you, that was the reason we had a big dip in viewership like a couple weeks ago.
much. I believe you.
Yeah, that's where my mother-in-law's at.
My sinuses are gonna fall off my face.
I don't think that works that way.
That'd be great.
They probably fall out of.
Can you
your
get
nose.
those removed?
Probably. They burn them when they get blood clots, or when you get really bad bloody nose. They like burn.
Really? They'll cauterize that bad boy?
I don't know about your
That would be awesome.
sneezies.
That'd be great.
My brother thought he was having allergy stuff, and he has COVID.
Nice.
So
I-
please don't give us COVID.
I don't have. I mean, I got
Yeah.
tested. I actually never tested positive for anything.
You don't know what you've torn out of the ceiling in the sanctuary.
I think a lot of it is I've breathed some
Did you
things.
eat a bat?
Are you not supposed to eat them?
I mean, they're
thought-
solid wood.
I thought that was the modern way to dispose of them. Manu Ginobili.
Have you been? Have you ever been into a laboratory?
I love when they.
Woo-hon.
Yeah. Have you been to Africa in the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, right.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all those
when
questions
You donate
that-
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they donate blood.
Like, hey, how'd you know? I just came back. So many mosquitoes. I'm so itchy.
It was weird because I did go to Africa once, and I got back and I was giving blood, and I was like, "Oh, actually, I did go
Really?
to Africa." Yeah,
You got the answer yes to that one?
Yeah.
Did they let you give blood?
yeah. They
Like,
did.
okay, we were just checking.
I had my malaria medicine and all that.
She's like, I don't know what to do. No one's ever, no one's ever
Never
said
said
yes.
yes.
I guess you're okay.
no one's ever answered in the affirmative. I
How-
don't know.
How are you feeling?
How was it?
It was a good time. Everybody else got sick from that went to Africa with me.
Yeah,
I
malaria.
didn't. No, just like they ate some foods there that they
Yeah.
shouldn't have ate. They're like, "Hey, you should try this," and I'm like, "They told us not to eat any of the local
That's-
fruit."
You will live by the rules.
Yeah.
And then didn't get deathly sick.
Yep.
Yeah, good man.
There was one night we were at it was like a cabana place, and they're like, "Oh, we're all going to go down and eat." And I was like, "I'm just going to stay back here." And then they all came back and got like violently ill that night, and they like messed their bellies up. Even when we got back to the States, there was a few of them got really sick.
I did that when we went to Mexico on our honeymoon.
You drank the water.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to drink the water, Brett.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
Well, they
that.
put ice in everything.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't.
So you always drink the water.
I get no ice even here in the States.
What is wrong with you?
You get more drink in the
Well,
cup,
I get that,
and it's already cold coming out of the machine.
but you can't drink a big full soda.
I
You're
only,
all about
I've
proportions.
never finished a whole soda. I drink like that much of
I'm back on the wagon again, by the way.
it. Already?
Soda wagon?
No, yeah, Noah
I've been
hiding
drinking
that
soda.
44 ounce of whatever that. Yeah, I've literally, if I get one of those, I'll drink it to here.
That's a medium.
That's terrifying. No, it's not. That's a large.
That's not a large.
Please tell me that's a large.
Burger King, that is not a large.
That's a large.
That's like 64 ounces.
Their
It
cups are-
was so good.
The other cups are so much bigger than that.
I have literally never finished those. I just can't. I don't have that much thirst.
After I stopped drinking, when I did the water fast thing and I went back to drinking pop, I couldn't drink a whole can. Like it was hard to drink
Yeah.
more than what I normally would. And it was like burning my stomach.
Oof.
The acidicness of
Acid- yeah.
Coke after not having anything for so long, like it was rough.
I
Coke
did.
is so
I did
overrated.
no Coke for a while,
Yeah.
and I regret it.
It's hard. yeah, you get to the point. It's like, what am I even doing?
It's 0 calories.
Like,
That's like, yeah, if I don't eat bacon, I'll live 7 years longer. But do I really want to make it 7 extra years
Yeah.
and not have had bacon in my life?
you should have seen the frozen pizza I made tonight. It's not frozen; it's refrigerated. But then I like cut up my own bacon and cut up my own vegetables, put it all over it, extra mozzarella, put my own mushrooms on it.
Just for Guinness to come in after I die and dispute my age.
He didn't eat enough bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, comment in if you guys can think of a good. Maybe I'll make a TikTok out of that. Like, what should we do for Guinness World Book of Records for Pod Bless?
Brandon said they let Josh in Africa
Yeah, it was crazy. It was back before.
Did they like look at you like
and they let him back.
because you're like country Turkey Creek, and they're just
What
like
an accent, right?
What was really funny is we were building a church there, and the missionaries that were there were like, "We need to get more rednecks." And we're like, "What?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you guys have been the best group of missionaries we've ever had because like they gave us a tent, like an army tent. We're like, oh, we get tents because we thought we were gonna be sleeping under the stars, pooping in a hole.
Are you telling me the Rich New England crew wasn't as effective as the
Dude,
the crew from is it Appalachia or Appalachia?
Appalachia.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Appalachia, yeah,
you were like, come on guys, don't look at me like I'm the weirdo.
we're working at, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you get all sorts of people at a mission trip, but like we were just excited. Like, we get tents. This is awesome.
I thought
All
we'd be
right.
under the stars.
We met a witch doctor. He had a baboon. It was crazy. Like,
Did you tell him you were in love? I'm in love with you.
no, with a witch doctor.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with
Oh,
you.
he said-
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He did say that.
Did he really? Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know if he
I
did.
can't, you're like, I can't believe you said that to me.
how dare you? Click, click, pop, pop to you too,
Yeah,
sir.
sir. All right, it's been a great show, you guys. If you
That's
like,
why they didn't know you were from the country because there's no accent in it.
if you like the show, tell a friend about it. They'll probably like it too. Check us out on our social medias. We're all kinds of places everywhere. Just Google Pod Bless. You'll find us. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, go out there also and check out our videos. We put out a new
Peace,
one
love,
today.
and little donuts. Go get some donuts.
Go get you some donuts in the northern Kentucky area at the Edgewood and Florence locations. Make sure to get out there and buy some donuts from them. Give us your comments of what you want us to do with the Guinness World Book of Records. Help us find.
Pause. Brandon Moore just said, speak in the most different languages as you can the entire show. Break the record for most languages said in an hour on a live show.
He's a genius.
We'll have to get Rosetta Stone.
I'm terrible at English, so it's gonna be a long one,
Brett's
boys.
gonna find out he's fluent in French.
Me been having real good trouble
Yeah.
talk tonight even.
Just out of nowhere, just perfect French.
S'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
Omelette du fromage.
Brandon has great ideas.
Remember that
maybe-
Dexter Lab
Can he?
episode?
Do you think
No.
he can be a writer for our?
I think
He
he is
kind
a
of
writer.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
he said
I talked to him. I was actually.
he's our ghostwriter.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah. I was on the phone with him as I walked into the room.
Oh,
tonight.
Cameron Sayers is watching us too. What's up, Cam?
What's up, Cam? Anyway, but yeah, like Joey said, be out there, follow us, subscribe. If you can, go to our YouTube and subscribe. That would be so much helpfulness if you have a YouTube app or if you just have a YouTube account or if you have 3, subscribe 3 times.
Do it.
It would really help us out in the algorithm of things. And
Are you okay?
if you see a video that's not alive, please like it, comment on it, just a little something. That also helps us out with the algorithm. We've had a lot of comments on the newer video that just
Please.
came out today. Helps us out a ton. If you can do that as a viewer, as a patron of the show,
We need to
And as a
make
friend.
and just as a friend.
and we need to make the most viewed short that we've made, not Noah and Seth. We need to
Dude.
reclaim that.
I was looking at your all's The Dive.
Is that-
Everything that has Seth talking in it starts to blow up for some reason. The kid's got the touch.
All right, we'll bring him back.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying he's got the touch. Maybe we can use some AI cover, like do a digital.
Just make one of us look like Seth.
I'm Seth. I don't know
It's
how
all
he
the
talks.
he looks young, so it's all the weirdos that want to watch the young.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in,
videos.
everybody. Make sure to go out there and like and subscribe, and please leave some
We should
comments
have
on
cut
some of our
5 minutes early
our short
tonight.
videos.
I mean,
But yeah,
whew.
thanks for tuning in. Catch us next week, and
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
And
Noah,
that's
you have to
Noah.
say it.
No, he doesn't. And,
And
this is Pod
Pod
Bless. He was too busy on the fingers.
He's locked in.
He was
Good
ready.
job, Fingers McGee.
That was a wild show. I really enjoyed that.
I love this.
It was a good time.
I agree.
Guinness World Book of We're coming for you.
Most misspoken words in
Most
an
misspoken.
hour.
Yes, most mistakes.